Right, here we have a GoPro Hero 3 Plus Black Edition. So you can see in here. And this is one of the newest versions. It came out somewhere in October 2013. So it's a pretty new edition. And there's not many of them out there. It has a remote controller, as you can see in here. And I'm not really sure about the specifications of all these GoPro ones, but obviously this is one of the best editions out there. And first we're gonna try to unbox this thing. As you can see, it has quite a solid box, which is pretty nice. And I'm not even sure how it's supposed to open. I saw some stickers in here before, so obviously these stickers here are supposed to come off. Just a small transparent sticker. Just trying to open it without breaking the box. There we go. And this opens up. And I'm not sure how it slides out from here. I thought this is supposed to like slide out. Oh, there's another sticker in here on this side, see? So we have to undo this one, obviously. It has a nice place in there. Right, and we have another sticker on the other side, I think, because it's still not moving. Yes, we have. And these are sticky stickers. Okay, that's how it opens up from the top. I don't really know what the hell is going on, because that box is like very odd. There we go. Now it slides off. I don't even know why it opens from the bottom. What is this for? If it slides out from the top, that's weird. Well, anyway, here is the main box. And this already opened up somehow, which I can't really even see which way it opened up. I guess it's this one. And there we go. So this just lifts off. And what else do we have in here? This box is supposed to open this way. And how does this come out then? Alright, and I am back in here. I had to pause this because this is literally like the worst package I've seen. Or, I don't know. I mean, I can usually get around to the packages, but this one, it's actually pretty easy. There are two rubber things in here. And what you do is you just pull them out like this. I'll try to show it from the side like this. If you hold this, you just pull it out. It's pretty tough. You just have to pull it. Don't worry. It's not supposed to break. It's like this, like a little bracket. And now you can just squeeze these together, and it's supposed to come out, but it's not. It's this is still like I don't get it. It's supposed to like just slide out, but it doesn't. It's still very... Whoops, I broke the box. But it's still like very tough to get it out from here. I don't know what's going on. There we go. Just had to push it out. And that's the recording device, which I got out. See, these are the brackets. It's very tough to get it out from there. I really don't understand why it's like so tough to get it out. But this looks like a stand only. I don't know what it is. But yeah, here's the device. So I got one piece off from it. I'll just leave it in there. And the camera itself, I don't know if it even... I don't think it's supposed to come off from this at all. It's like, I don't know. I guess I have to go to the manuals, because I've never seen this kind of stuff before. Let's just see what else we find in here. there is something like this. Pulls out. What's this? That's like a pyramid or something. And here we have all the USB cables and stuff. I'll just slide it out, and that's empty. And this camera, I don't know yet how it comes off. I'll just leave it in here and quickly go through these things. Here we have these rubber things that I just pulled out. Here we have stickers, GoPro stickers, as you can see, 2 of them. Just put them in there. We have mounts in here. I think that's how it's supposed to come off from there. This is just a showcase. That's obviously one of the brackets. And here's the other one. So yeah, obviously it's not supposed to come off from this, I think, because that plastic looks like solid. It's not lifting up. But well, this is like the first device I haven't managed to figure out without the manual yet, but well, it's not over yet. And here's some very weird cable. I'm not sure which one that is. Looks like quite good cable, like this plastic bit holds it so it doesn't break off. Here we have stickers. These are like for the helmet or something. And I'm not sure what this is. I think that's a battery. That must be the battery. Yeah, it has to be a battery. Definitely. That's a small battery. It's quite heavy. Well, for a size like that. That's another transparent glass thing. I don't know what it is. Maybe some mount, but we'll see. And keyring, very original. And that's quite a book. Look at that manual. That's like you can hit someone with this. Anyway, here we have another manual for this thing, and another one. I don't know what this is, but I want to figure this out, how it comes out from there. So we can just pull it in the middle and try to figure this thing out then. I think you just have to undo this from here. I think that's the only way to do this, see. Yes, this is just a showcase, I think. Let's just try. Let's leave it like this. I'm not sure if it's supposed to, but I'll try. And this comes out, and it still doesn't move anywhere. There we go. So it was that easy. And I'm gonna examine that bracket first, or well, I'll show you the device. Here it is. Looks pretty cool, to be honest. And this case, this transparent case, is supposed to be waterproof. Where was this? Let me see. There we go. It says it's actually waterproof in here, so I don't know. It's not like I'm gonna sink it into water or something, because usually these kind of devices, they are not waterproof. But again, this is one of the most expensive cameras, so it could be. But yeah, I don't really feel like testing it underwater. But the first thing would be to get the battery in there. But I'm gonna examine this bracket a little bit, because I'm sure that I'm not the only one having trouble with this bracket. I just can't see so well because or is it? No, it's not. It's actually showing it that it should come off like this somehow. It's very, very difficult to understand this, but let's try again. Half of this bracket is supposed to come out. There we go. So it's just this piece that came out, so I was right. This base mount in here, see, as you can see, that's closed. And how it comes out is like this. Well, I'm not going to put it back in here right now. It was the other way around. But this just slides in here like that, and then these things go together. You have to just push them and push it out. So I have checked the manuals a little bit, but to talk about this box and stuff, this is really, really complicated stuff, to be honest. It's not like you just look at it and you understand everything. For example, this thing, I still don't understand how you can get this out from here. This is the key ring, how it's supposed to go, and this bracket obviously has to come off somehow, and that's what the key ring is for, this one that goes in here, so you can use it like a car key or something. But there is a charger cable in here, and that's how this looks like, this metal thing. That's supposed to be the same shape as this one, and this goes in there, and that's how it charges, like that, see? It charges like this, but I can't even get this out. Obviously there's some kind of trick, because if it just falls off your keys, then it has to be some kind of bracket like that releases this hook thing. But the first thing, I want to get the battery into this one. So this is supposed to open somehow from the top. I think it opens from here. There we go. It's pretty tight, because obviously it has to be waterproof. And this is, there we go. Yeah, it's pretty nice seal in here. So I think it is actually waterproof, and the camera itself just slides out like this. Let's hold it like that, and there we go. And that's the camera itself, so it's pretty tiny, to be honest. So the camera itself is not waterproof. What is waterproof is this case, which is the biggest part of it, the plastic case. And let's try to fit the battery in. Need to open this up first. And here we go. And the battery should... this just fell off. I just pulled this down and the battery fell out. You have 3 tiny tips in here. This is obviously to hold the battery from. It's like this kind of thing on top. And if you're wondering which way it goes, there's just one way it can go, which is this way. That's it. You just press it in. There is no trick. You just press it in. That's it. And the GoPro cover, which way was it? I think it was this way. Yeah, that's it. And that just clicks on this side first, and I'll show you again. Just pull this down and it falls off. So it goes this way. Nope, this way. Just put it in here and press this down. That's it. So here we have the cover again coming off. What's wrong with this then? Just didn't lock properly. And yeah, just put it back in the case first. Case seemed to be completely waterproof, so all you do is just slide it in here like that. Make sure it's nicely fit in there. Then just press this down. That thing, I'll just show you from the side. It goes like this, and then you just press it down, and it's very tight fit. So it might be even waterproof. Right, and I got to the bottom of this, and apparently I was just afraid to pull this off. It just unclips like this, but I wasn't sure about it, so I didn't want to like pull it. And this one in here, you have a small switch which you pull back like this, and you pull this out. That's it. And now you can attach the charger cable. Go straight in there. And here we have the USB. I'll just undo this. I already noticed it on this tiny screen in here that it said that the remote battery is low. So I'm gonna try to put this to charge. It's just like a really short cable, to be honest. Now where you're gonna put like hanging from the PC. That's a bad idea. But anyway. That's how it goes, and this thing should be ready for action. I'm not sure. I'm gonna just see where the power button was. I think the power button should be on top on this one, or was it the front one? Let's see. Right, and apparently it was this one, but I can't see the screen while it's like in the camera, so it says no SD in there, so it wants an SD card. I don't think it came with an SD card, so you need to get that separate, I think. Yeah, it definitely doesn't have a card, so and apparently it doesn't want to work without it. I don't know how well you can see in there. Should be able to see, not sure how the light reflects off, but yeah, it says no SD. Battery is 2 bars out of 3, and that beep beep was it turned off, so you just hold this down and that's how you turn it on, and also you turn it off the same way. But I'm gonna try to find the SD card for it to test it out. Right, and we have a micro SD card in here, which should do. Might be a little bit slow, but we'll see. And again, I have to open this up. This is quite tough to open up, so might break your fingernails if you have like longer fingernails. And I haven't even checked where the SD card goes. What the hell is this then? Somewhere in here. Looks like some slot in here. I don't know what the hell that is. No, it's on the side probably. That's where it is. Let's see what's in there. There we go. There are the connections. So I took this out for no reason. It goes back in there. And the card, which way it goes? Just taking it off for the screen for a second, and I think it goes this way. And if you're wondering which way it is, it's like this, as you can see. So it goes this way and it clicks in, and I think that's it. Let's put the cover back on. Not really a cover, it actually covers these slots in there. That's where it goes. Keeps them dust free. And here you can see this process again, one more time. See, it's like twisted a little bit. Again, this is really tough to close this, so. And there we have it. Let's see what it says now. I have to take it off the screen again to see. I think it's ready to record, to be honest. I don't know how well you can see this again, but I'll just hit record and see what happens. I think we have action, and I can just record with this, just to see what's going on. Yeah, it's doing some beeping. I don't know what the heck that is. I don't know what it was doing. It's doing something. Anyway, so much of the unboxing part and testing part, but I'm gonna just take a deeper look into this, and I'll show you the footage, how it actually records and how the quality looks like. Right, and here I'm gonna show you how to set up the Wi-Fi for it. You can see the blue light in here, the blinking blue light. It means that the Wi-Fi is on. The Wi-Fi switch is on this side. It was quite complicated to understand this actually, but not quite, but anyway. You press this button in here, and on the screen you see Wi-Fi status. You press this record button. This is like enter, and the mode selects it. I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but I'll just read the options. The options are off, Wi-Fi RC, which is the remote controller, which I showed earlier. Then it's GoPro app, which is for the iPhone, and cancel. So we're gonna leave it on GoPro app, which it already is. I'll just cancel it right now, and I'll just cancel it again. How do I do this? Exit. There we go. Make sure that the light is still blinking. So what we do now in the iPhone is Wi-Fi network, which is this one in here, GoPro. Click on this one, and the password is in this one. I'll just show you. It's in here. I don't know how well you can see this, but whoops, wrong side. But the password is GoPro Hero, so we can just type it in. GoPro Hero, join, and it should do it. Don't know how well you can see the screen there. And I think the connection's made, so now we have to launch the app, I think. Right, where's the app? There we go. Just hit the app button and let's see if it connects. I think it's this one. Right, I think it wants the network name and stuff now. Let's see. Yeah, it definitely wants to change the stuff. So what we put in the network. Right, and here we type the network name. I'm not gonna show you that, but we can like type the network name and the password. So you have to change it before we apply the changes. And then you click apply changes with it. Doesn't want to really. I don't know what the hell happened now. I think I clicked something, but... Right, so apparently it didn't like the short passwords, so we're gonna try again. You have to rejoin the network. The password and name has been changed now, so it should work. There we go. And yes, that is the review area with the lights and stuff. You was not supposed to see that, but it's a bit slow. I'll try to put it in the camera exactly to see what the GoPro sees. See, that's the iPhone. That's why I'm holding it. And there is the box and stuff. So yeah, you can like watch it from your iPhone. And that's how you connect it up. Just have to change the password, and if it doesn't allow you to click apply, just put the longer password. That's what you need to do. But this is not not the video test. I'm gonna actually put the good footage into the PC and show you how well this thing really works. Right, and after messing around with the camera, the footage will still come, but this thing in here, I'm still wondering, is it waterproof? I'm sure a lot of people are wondering it, so we're gonna test it. I'm not gonna throw the camera in there, just the case itself. And I have a bit of tissue paper in here. If this gets wet, it's clearly seen. So I'll just put it in there. I'll close the case. There we go. So the paper is in here, like magic. And what we're gonna do is fill this with water. I don't even know if it's waterproof, but we'll find out. They can't really put that much water, but I guess that should do. And we will just sink this in there and see what's gonna happen. There we go. And it's underwater. I don't see any bubbles. Actually, I do see a few. And I'll just shake it around a little bit. Turn it around. Upside down. I don't know how long it's gonna stay in there. And there's a close-up. Oh shit. I think that was from my finger. There was like water drops. And here you have it. It's like completely underwater. So I don't know what the heck. Yeah, there is like water dropping off from it. But I think it just spilled over the edge. And, well, I need a towel or something. But obviously I don't want all this stuff to like spill around, so we're gonna do with this is well, the paper looks like it's not wet, but it's hard to say. And I have to just try it out, because otherwise I'll just end up putting my wet fingers on the paper and it's still gonna be wet. Right, let's try this. Like water flying left and right now, but that's okay. Oh, give me that. And looks dry. Looks completely dry. So I guess it is waterproof after all. So there you have it. The $1,000,000 question, or well, more like a few £100 question. But anyway, it looks like it's waterproof. But I don't know. I won't really go underwater with it, even though it's said to be waterproof. So anyway, here you have it. Right, and here we're gonna stick the camera underwater anyway, and record it underwater to see the effect. So is it? It's recording. That was done through the iPhone. And here's the water bit, and here we go. There we go. There's the camera. Here you have it. Hello. And that's actually underwater, as you can see. I think that's enough. There we have it. And here you see my review camera actually, which is Logitech C910. But yeah, there we go. And of course I spilled the water all over the place, but well, that's okay. Well, here you have it, a complete underwater test. And the last thing about the hardware is this remote controller. There's not much to show, it's the same buttons as on the camera. We have a record button on the top, which is also enter in the menus, and this same button is in here. And this button in here, the mode button, is same as this. These two are same. So that's all you have in here. You can just do the same as on the camera. Record or change the mode, and that's all you have. So I'm not going to even show how this works, because that's obvious. You just have to change the wireless mode and change it to the Wi-Fi RC, which is this one. And that's all you need to do. Right, this is 120 frames per second 720p test. I don't know if it supports it, the SD card. It's a slower SD card, it's not meant for this device, so not sure about it. But it seemed to be doing fine. I hope this answered your questions about GoPro Hero 3 Plus Black Edition, and I'll see you next time.